to write with ChatGPT or to write it yourself? That is the big question that I'm sure no one's having these days. Honestly, with ChatGPT coming out and all of these AI writing tools at our disposal, it's hard to really want to try to do anything yourself when you think that chat can just do it all for you. But in this video, we're going to show you why you need to know who the hell you're writing to and know these foundations so that you can have a message that resonates with the person on the other end of it. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Trevor. If you're new here, we cover everything around life as a digital nomad and growing a business and a lifestyle that you love. And in this video, we're going to go really deep into the core principles around copywriting and why you need to know these frameworks and understand these tips and how you can apply that, whether you're writing the copy yourself, you're working with ChatGPT or an AI tool to come up with prompts for you to use in your copy. This will help you in being a better marketer, better business owner, and really a better communicator in all fronts and all facets. So enjoy this. If you guys have any questions or comments for me for more videos in the future or for this particular topic, leave them down below and like and subscribe. So we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy this discussion.
I am here with Trevor Davis, and he is the copy coach. And, we just wanted to talk about how to create content that doesn't suck and content that sells. Say that 10 times.
That's it.
I know. Trevor.
Bridget, good
you.
to chat with you on this topic. I know we both love this one. Bridget is a business and life coach, and she's definitely sounding like the better salsa dancer of us two. And we might have crossed paths this summer in Medellin, Colombia, without even knowing it. What's going on? How's it going, Bridget?
Right? Probably, possibly. Who knows? But you can take salsa lessons. You can be better at that. Helps you sell, by the way.
That's it, right? Breaking those beliefs. White guys can't dance. Come on. I can move my hips like Shakira in due time. The lessons aren't working so well so far, but we'll get there.
Well, listen, I don't know if anyone else wants to talk salsa anymore, but you should totally go for dance lessons at some point because it will build your confidence. But, Trevor and I were talking and we had this awesome one-on-one. We connected in his Facebook group or somewhere. But we were talking about how do we help, other coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs in general learn how to create content that doesn't suck, and that sells, right? Because we're all here to serve others with solutions. How many S words can I say at the same time? So Trevor, what did you think? Like, what would you think as a copy coach? What would you say the first thing for people to focus on when they're creating content should be?
Yeah, well, we're gonna shift gears from the S word and move over to the F word here, Bridget, because that's what we got here today. Three big F words that we're gonna cover around making content that sells and that doesn't suck. And first and foremost, I think we gotta know our frameworks, right? As a copywriter, having written, it's really about plugging in the right pieces and parts of your message in frameworks. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to bang your head against the keyboard trying to fit things into place. So having the right frameworks to put your content into, the right templates, and making things easy is always going to be the first starting place when people are driving themselves at the wall with this whole content writing thing.
I totally agree. Yeah, where do you even put your content, right? How do you frame it so that your prospect knows, oh, he's actually offering something, or she has an offer, or something that can make my life or business better?
100%. Yeah. When we talk about, what doesn't suck is around knowing that you're talking to the right person, your avatar, so you gotta have your right map to success, having the messaging, the avatar, and, positioning in place there, and then putting those into the frameworks that actually make sense.
Right? Because I would say, you tell me if you find this to be true. I talk to so many hundreds of people who say like, what is this avatar thing? And I felt like I was speaking to my target market, but no one is reaching back out. And what do you say to them when you're like, hey, what's a target market? How do I make sure I'm in the right space and creating the right framework to speak to them?
Yeah, and I think we like to overcomplicate with all these terms, right? But it's really just simply put, are your type of people you want to work with, the people you most want to serve, gonna care about what you've got to say? Are you able to, grab their attention? Are you able to teach them something they don't know and to really get into their heads and really, make them think, wow, person's reading my mind. That's exactly what I'm struggling with, and I need some help learning from this person.
So true. And I love what you said because it's really about knowing the SEO for your client's mind or your prospect's mind. I say that all the time when I talk to people in my programs. I say, listen, what are those words that speak to your prospects? What are your prospects saying? Are you noticing and actually listening to the
Mm,
people around you? What are the people saying who come to you? They're saying they struggle with X, Y, and Z, right? And then how do you offer your solution? Are they hearing your solution? So, absolutely having the right framework, knowing the SEO for your prospects' minds, I think that's the first step in, not creating content that sucks and content that eventually sells, right?
that's it. Yeah, gotta start with not making it suck, and then we can get into making it sell. That's it.
What's the other F? Do we have any other F words that we could say here?
Oh, I'm sure we could come up with lots, but number two on our F words for today is definitely around feedback, right? Once we've got that sort of, we know the SEO, like you're saying, the words that are being used, when we're on calls with our clients or with our potential clients, and then when we put up that content, do we get crickets? Are people actually going to resonate with us, in our message? So letting the data really drive our decisions, right? Getting feedback from our market and our content, and that starts with actually putting more of it out there, and getting feedback from someone like a copy coach, from a friend, from a fellow client who's in that position, and seeing if it actually resonates with them will give you a lot more ideas on what to keep creating more of, and a lot more of what you want to avoid putting out there.
Exactly. That was brilliantly said, by the way. I totally agree. It's like if you're confused or if you're not reaching people, ask a question. Sometimes I feel like we get in this frenzy of inner expertise, right? As a
Mm,
coach, it's easy to get caught in your expertise. And you're
so
like, why
true.
do people not understand? Because we have that level of expertise and we have to bridge the gap for our prospects to speak into their situation and in the terms that they can understand and that they relate to. It's really about that
100%.
relatability, right?
Yeah, meet them where they are, right? That's
And
it.
then what I liked about you said, we have the Google. We can easily search what other people, especially our prospects, are searching for, and then just asking a friend, right? I mean, like, Trevor, what do you think about this? Like,
Yeah, does this make any sense what I
and
just
you'll
wrote
tell
here?
me,
Like,
right? You would tell me. You
that's
tell me what
it.
you think. You like
I,
Bridget. No, that absolutely sucked. Please don't put that out there. And I'd be like, well, I already posted it. It's done deal. But we do have that click, delete. But
there we go.
make sure you value the person that you're asking their feedback about as well.
Exactly. I was gonna say, if I'm not, the person who understands what you're talking about, or your expertise, or whatever you're writing about, then maybe, I'm not the person to give you the best feedback. But if you're asking a friend or your mom, or whoever it is who doesn't know a thing about what you're writing about, maybe they're not the best feedback. But knowing that you're getting the feedback from someone who knows who your avatar is, knows who you're writing for, and then they can position that for you based on what they're going through and what they need help with, right?
Exactly. And so for anyone who's watching this right now, chiming in, we are talking about how to create content that doesn't suck and content that sells, right? Because we're all in business. We all want to sell, AKA serve others with solutions. And so Trevor, he does this all day long, 24/7, helping, create copy to speak into your prospects. And, I do the same in different ways in helping with life, relationships, and business. We're all in sales, right? And
That's
so
it.
I think there's one more word, F word, that we want to address. Ah, do you remember what it is?
I think so. Kind of the most important one to bring it all together, isn't it,
I,
Bridget?
I totally agree. It's fun. If you're not having fun creating your messaging or connecting with other people, you want to recenter. You want to get re-inspired and you want to make sure that your number one goal is to show up well. Your number two goal is to empower that person in front of you. And if you don't enjoy the copy that you're creating, then take it back to the drawing board. Get some
That's it.
feedback, create a new framework. So, I mean, right? You have fun with what you're doing, right, Trevor?
We better be having fun or why we're doing it, right?
100%. So if you're not enjoying or, in a romance with life with your business right now, you could talk to either one of us, right? Hop on our calendars. We could totally put that link somewhere here or we're
There
everywhere
we
on social
go.
media. But because run it past someone who's doing this 24/7. Make sure that your content is reaching your prospects because you deserve success to not only be possible, but inevitable. What do you think, Trevor?
100%. That's it. Exactly. And I think if we're not having fun with the process, we're not having fun with what we're writing, bringing our personality, infusing that into it, is it going to be fun for our end reader? Not a chance, right?
Exactly. So making content that doesn't suck means that we have to be inspired. We have to be having fun. We have to have the right framework. And what was the last F word?
We got to get some feedback. Get some feedback from our market. Get some feedback from some fellow copywriters, content writers, those that know your avatar, know your market, and can really help you with that. And that's what we're here to make sure people are keeping top of mind and writing for their audience that's going to sell and not suck.
Awesome. All right. Well, this has been awesome. I guess we'll talk about another topic another time, right, Trevor?
That's it, Bridget. Let's keep it going.